Pflugerville, Texas, the self-proclaimed trail capital of Texas. Well, why would you want to live here? A few good reasons. You're just outside of Austin, very close by, but you get cheaper home prices by living here. You've got a cute downtown, you've got Typhoon, Texas, and you've got Pflugerville Lake. I'm going to show you around to all these hot spots today to see if you think Pflugerville is the right fit for you. Hi, I'm Nicole Cooper, and my team and I get calls and emails from people just like you needing help moving in and around Austin, Texas, and we sure do love it. So whether you're looking to move today, tomorrow, or somewhere in between, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email because we're always available to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Pflugerville, out of the 420 best suburbs in the state of Texas, it ranks number 88. Average closed price is around $440,000, and that puts it around $210 a square foot. And think of Pflugerville as a somewhat newer community. In fact, like over half the homes, 55%, were built 2010 or later. Still some new construction going on today. So let's go check out Pflugerville. Welcome to the historical center of downtown Pflugerville. Look at this cute little area out here. We have a smokehouse right here downtown. Right across the street, we have the Prost Ale House. We have Victory Tap, where you can get a great bite to eat and some cocktails and beers over there. This is the City of Pflugerville City Hall right here. It's all happening in the middle of town. And this is Pflugerville. So there's a few interesting things to note about the Pflugerville real estate, but first of all, I just want to give you an idea of where we are in relation to downtown Austin. We're about 18 miles to the north. Here is Pflugerville, situated between I-35 and the toll 130. And Pflugerville actually sits on both sides of toll 130. So I've zoomed in a little bit here so you can see. Here's that toll road that I was talking about, and as you can see, these dotted lines, that's the outline of Pflugerville, and it goes on both sides of toll 130, but it's all east of I-35. And here is the I-35 north and south highway that goes basically from Canada to Mexico. So in this map of Pflugerville here, most things in Austin and around Austin, the further west they are, the more expensive they are. The further east, the cheaper they are. However, not in Pflugerville. So in Pflugerville, this section right over here is actually more expensive than the west side. And that's unusual. That's an unusual trend. That's opposite of what it normally is. So on the list prices on the east side of the toll 130, the average list price right now is $540,000. On this side over here, the average list price is $420,000. So $120,000 difference depending on which side of the highway you're on. Why is that? Well, the original Pflugerville was established here first on the west side of the toll. And that means the houses are older and probably in a bit more disrepair. These houses over here on the east side of the toll are much newer. So if we're taking homes built from 2010 and newer on this east side over here, that's 70% of the homes are built from 2010 and newer. And over on this side over here, only 36% of the homes are newer than 2010. So that's the main reason for the big price discrepancy between the east side and the west side of the toll. Now, if we look at another boundary, these purple lines are our school boundaries. And some schools get better ratings than others. First of all, over here on the east side of the toll, we have Hendrickson High School. The main part of original Pflugerville goes into Pflugerville High School, and then this very southern portion down here goes into John Connolly High School. Now I'm going to show you the grades per texasschools.gov. The overall ISD for Pflugerville gets 85 out of 100. They have a total enrollment of over 25,000 students. Here's their diversity graph here, and that puts it about just under 14 students a teacher. And then you're gonna see a big difference in the high schools. First of all, we're gonna start with Hendrickson High School. This was the high school that's out towards the east. Hendrickson is this portion out here, the east of the toll road. And Hendrickson gets an 89 out of 100. Just over 2,100 students, and this is just for the high school, about 16 students per teacher. Up next, we're moving to Pflugerville High School, the original high school. Over here on the map, you can see it's between I-35 and toll 130. These are the boundary lines here. This purple, that is all of the Pflugerville High School. And those grades are 85 out of 100. The enrollment's 1,844 students. Here's the diversity graph right in the middle, puts it just over 13 students per teacher. Now, if you feed into that bottom section school, which is the Connolly High School right down here, this is the Connolly High School down in this bottom half, those homes are going to be a little less expensive, and here is why. Connolly only gets a 70 out of 100 per texasschools.gov. 1,780 enrollment, here's the diversity graph, and that puts it at 14 students per teacher. So when we're looking at this overall map here, the Hendrickson and Pflugerville High School were pretty similar. Hendrickson having an 89, Pflugerville having an 85. They're clustered around the Blackhawk golf course. That's where the most expensive homes are falling, over in this kind of northeastern territory of Pflugerville. You're gonna find some new, nice homes over here too, but it's going to feed into that Connolly School District, and that's going to drag down the prices just a little bit, because any family that has children feeding into that school district will probably not want to put their kids in that school if they could move a few blocks away and get them in a school that's rated much higher. In addition to location, as we know in real estate, location, location, location determines price, also schools. And when you're located in the Connolly School, you're going to get a little better value on your home because the school district or the high school zone is not as great. Now we're down at the Stonehill Town Center. So if you need some more up to modern, non-historical shopping, this is it. We've got Dick's Sporting Goods, Ross Dress for Less. We have multiple restaurants like Torchy's and Chili's and things like that. We've got Petco. You know, anything you might need in this shopping center. It is a mile long. It goes way down the road down there, but you've got it here in Pflugerville. So you have the historical downtown, quaint, tiny, old school, as well as this humongous shopping center right here. And actually just across the highway over there is a Costco. So if you want to live in Pflugerville, it has everything you need as far as shopping goes. We're out at Blackhawk Golf Course. It was built in 1990 and designed by Charles Howard and Hollis Stacy. It's 18 holes, and it is one of the very few link style courses we have in the Austin area. Nice and flat, homes along the fairway. They do have a driving range out here, a little chipping green over there, so you can get a little bit of practice in out here at the Blackhawk link style golf course. Now, I want to show you a couple of homes that are listed on the golf course. You can find some value over on Blackhawk. This one is listed for just under $450,000, and you're not going to find too many homes in the Central Texas area where you can be on the golf course for under $450,000. It's 2,567 square feet. It's built in 1996, and it's got a pretty good sized lot at 9,148 feet. But I want to show you how close you are to the actual golf course. I mean, it's perfect. Like, you can just be out on your back deck there barbecuing and have your friends that are going by playing the hole come over and get a hot dog. But you can see there's a little bit of wear and tear here. That's the reason it is a bit lower in price at $450,000. You can also look at the back side of the fairway, how the houses line the fairway back there as well. If we take our second one, it's a little bit higher at $615,000. It is a bit bigger, 2,993 square feet, built in 1999, and also a bigger lot at 10,800 and change for square feet. And it does have a pool. So this is what you can find on the fairways of the Blackhawk golf course. And here is a view from the top deck out over the golf course there. And here's the kitchen. You can see that it's not quite on today's trends, but the homes were built in the 90s for the most part. The golf course was built 1990, and the homes generally follow that. So most of the homes were built in the mid to late 90s that are on the golf course, and you're gonna find this kind of finish out all over unless they've been remodeled and put on today's trends. All right, now we're gonna take a look at some new construction. There's new construction dotted throughout. All these little greenhouses are new construction in the area. So some developers have a set of 20 houses and some have a set of 200 houses. But these are the ones that are currently available that are brand new construction, just waiting for someone to move in. So this one's at the high end that you're gonna find in Pflugerville. Larger home, 3,455 square feet, built by GFO Homes. The lot is pretty average, 7,492 square feet. That's very average for a home in the Pflugerville area. And it is to be completed, so all we have is a rendering right now. But these types of homes are available throughout Pflugerville. Out here just east of Blackhawk, we have a little community out here. It is part of the Blackhawk community as well. 2,645 square feet, typical lot at 7,405 feet. And this one is actually ready to go right now. You don't have to wait for it to be constructed. It is completed and available to just move in your couch. And this one is by Chesmar Homes. So as we bop around in the map, we have 500,000, we have 575, we have some homes in the 300s, we have some homes in the 400s, and these are all the new construction, mid 400s. There are quite a few choices depending on what you're looking for in Pflugerville for new construction. The further out you go, typically the more amenities they have. Don't forget, right here at this intersection is that Stone Mill Shopping Center where you have everything, and Typhoon Texas is right here. So even though the downtown is over here in the original Pflugerville, this is really the height of where the modern day shopping is happening. So depending on what you're looking for and how close to the main roads you want to be or how far out and quiet you want to be would depend on which one of these new communities you would gravitate towards. And we're always here to help you figure out which one suits you best. We're out at Pflugerville Lake Park, one of the absolute outdoor gems of Pflugerville. I mean, you can swim, you can come out and picnic. They're fishing down there off of that dock. You've got big fields out here to run around in and maybe play soccer, football, things like that. Houses back to it, so those will bring a nice premium value there because you get all of this beautiful park in your backyard. But look how big it is. You can take your kayaks and paddleboards, no motorboats, but you don't need a motorboat on this size. Just a wonderful place to come out. There's a trail all the way around it, so you can just exercise or you can go for a swim, take your dog for a swim. It's a great place to hang out in Pflugerville. We're on the east side of town, the eastern portion of Pflugerville. Here's one of the big, fun summertime hot spots in Pflugerville. We've got the Typhoon Waterpark. Before opening time right now, so don't let the lack of business fool you. This is a busy spot once this opens, and when it gets over 100 degrees in the summer, everybody enjoys the Typhoon Waterpark. Now, if Pflugerville resonates with you and you want to see more, maybe you want to see some homes in person, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We're always available to help you find the perfect home that matches your lifestyle. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.